Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's that time. It is trivia time. And tonight we are doing more or less. More or less. So you have a 50-50 chance of getting it wrong. Or right. Either one. It's going to be fun. So I'm so glad that you are here. I see Gabby can't stay. Oh, Gabby can't stay and play, but we are so glad that she popped in to say hello to everybody and wish everybody luck and have fun. And we all have to. We will miss you, Gabby, but it's okay. We know you're here in spirit. You're here in spirit to what? To rag on our girl, our girl cat. I mean, Ash, my cat. Sorry, my cat has been making appearances today. So hello to Ash. Yes, Gabby is saying she can't stay Ash, but it's okay. Hello, Riley. Riley Fisher is here. Yay. Hello, hello. I hope you stay and play. Um, tonight's trivia is it's basic trivia, but you either choose, is it more or is it less? So I'm going to make a statement and you'll understand. It's not hard. It's actually really fun. And some of it you're like, okay, yeah, but some of it is tricky, 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 tricky. So Ash is saying hello to Riley. Today we played Wordle. So that is so much fun. Also, I'm trying something tonight. Is the first time we're doing this. I am running 24/7 words on stream. So hey Ash, since Gabby's not here, I usually make her do all the stuff. If you could check every once in a while we're playing. Oh, there's Gabby. My phone went off to tell me you're live. I'm alive and wish and love y'all. Go get them, Ash. So, since Gabby's not going to be here, I can't make her do stuff for me. So, Ash, if you could every once in a while pop over to Words on Stream and make sure that that stream is still going, since I'm kind of testing this. I usually take it down. We'll see if it interferes with making my screen spin. I don't know why it does that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tonight it'll show up in front of me instead of me having to look over here into YouTube to see what the heck is going on. So if you could just kind of let me know if something crazy goes on that 24-hour stream, I would appreciate it. We're going to cross our fingers. We're going to see how long we can keep that stream up. Now, Grandma's internet is spotty at times. So if that stream goes down, I will get it back up as soon as possible. Well, hello, Controversial Cruising. I think you had trivia tonight. I think you had 80s trivia. I have been so busy with all the stuff that I've been doing today. I did not get to go over there, but I will pop on and be part of the replay crew and make sure to give you some likes, and I'll throw some hearts in there for you. We had Wordle today. We've got this tonight. I've got now going 24/7. I've got Words on Stream. Hopefully I'll be getting next week Kahoot, a 24-hour Kahoot going. But that does not mean that I won't be doing Kahoot live. I will continue to do Kahoot live. I will probably make it earlier in the day and possibly do it with some of the schools. I have a lot of schools that work with me, so we're gonna see how that works out once school starts. Here, school starts next Thursday, so a week from today. So anyway, oh, Gabby, I would appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all notice anything with that 24-hour stream, we're gonna see how that works. And then we're gonna add the Kahoot. That's gonna be different. But I've got that work running on a totally different system. So hopefully we can have that going and still be able to do all of the fun games here. So grandma's trying to expand and to have things going all the time. I know Words on Stream is a really big game that I love that I can go in any period of time and generally there'll be somebody within a few minutes popping into play. So I love that I can have that going for y'all. Um, Oh, already got that one. Yes, Ash is saying hello to Scott. Everybody say, hey, Scott. Scott is controversial cruising. He does a lot of games too, so you can go check out his site. Work has been crazy. Oh, yeah. No, that's okay. We understand. Hey, I understand. I haven't been able to visit all y'all's channels as much as I try to do. I try and get on at least for a little bit. So I understand, and this is my job, and I'm not just doing lives, but I've got to get all the info and everything. I was appreciated. Oh, I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you, Scott. Maximus, hey, buddy. Maximus is coming in to say hello. Oh, you love my channel. Well, I love you. I love you. Nick Bell says, I love Burger King. And I love grandma. Well, hey, we have a person that comes in that goes by the Burger King. So I think they might love the Burger King too. All right, so y'all, I want to go ahead and I'm going to put myself down here a little bit early. I usually wait a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and whoops, maybe not. There we go. Put myself down here in this tiny little box so we can get started. I'm not going to be here long. Maximus says, I'm not going to be here long, about to go live. Oh, Maximus has been doing a lot of lives too. Well, I'm glad you are. I hope you have fun. He tries to do Kahoot. He does some Roblox and stuff like that. Maximus is one of my younger group. I love it when y'all come in to say hello to me. I walked to Burger King. I walked back home for Burger King. Well, be careful walking and don't walk by yourself, okay? Make sure you have an adult with you, okay? But Ash says, I promise try not to win. She is such a good guesser. She is a good guesser. All right. And that is the big rule of Grandma's house. If you don't know the answer to the question, we guess. We just guess. And tonight, you either have more or less. There's only two things to choose from. So it's a 50-50 chance of getting it wrong or right. So anyway, and at the end of tonight, I did what I said I was going to do. I got all of my winners for the last month. I've got them all done. So we'll do the drawing at the end of tonight's trivia. Y'all don't let me forget, because you know how my brain is. I will forget. I forgot to do them. But anyway, so I've got them already. I did get the Wordle game, people. I got it done. And Lori Jean Gigi, she won for the most points, and Droid won for the second most points. So I had to do that since we didn't have multiple winners. Everybody won one. So I went to the second. So those were our Wordle winners. And they don't even know because I forgot and I didn't. All right. So y'all, we are getting ready to start. All you have to do to play is put the number 1 or 2 in the chat that goes with the answer that you believe is correct. And tonight it's either going to be more or less. So this will be fun. I don't think more of grandma. Well, we're going to have more of grandma. Have lots of grandma. All right. There are 44 countries in Europe. Are there more or less than 100 languages spoken across the 44 countries? More or less than? Are there more or less than 100 languages spoken in the 44 countries? One is more and two is less. Oh, Banana Mama is here. Hello, Banana Mama. So, Maximus, if y'all are here, all you have to do is guess. Manny! Manny is here just in time. Manny is just more or less. So, either one or two. Okay. We want to know, are there more or less than 100 languages spoken across the 44 countries that we have? 44 in Europe. 44 countries in Europe. Oh, and it didn't go up in front of me. Shoot. All right. Well, it's more. It's more. I was hoping it would show up in front of me. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm running that or not. We'll see. Okay, but I have it over here. It's more. We have more than 100 languages. I don't know how many though. Is the width of the United States more or less than the distance from Hawaii to the United States? Is it more or is it less? And um, hold on, because I think I do have information. I believe I do. I do. I do. Hold on. I forgot. Grandma, my brain. I'll have to put my eyeballs on so I can read. Is the width of the United States more or less than the distance from Hawaii to the United States? All right, there are 2,200 languages are spoken. However, only 24 are officially recognized by Europe. So there's the answer to that. I knew I had answers. I just forgot. All right, it's less. Less. The width of the United States is less than the distance to Hawaii. At its widest point, the U.S. is 2,800 miles wide. Hawaii is 3,620 miles from the United States. All right. Is the speed of sound in steel more or less than it is in air? So the speed of sound in steel, is it more or less than it is in air? Is the speed of sound in steel more or less than it is in air? One more, two less. I hate not having it over here. I got too many things. Oh, Ash was like, I don't know. Oh, there she goes. She put in her little equation thing. Oh. Why are elevator jokes so good? Because they work on so many levels. Oh, you're so funny. Hello, Uniboy. Hello, how are you? I'm doing two streams. I have two computers going. All right, it's less. The sound travels at 3.7 miles per second in steel, about 18 times faster in air. Typically, does a cat have more or less of a sense of smell than a dog? Does a cat have more or less than a dog? The sense of smell of a dog. The dog. Who has more? Manny, I can't read all yours. Manny putting jokes in there. What did the duck say when it bought lipstick? Put it on my bill. I know you do make me laugh, Manny. You do. So typically, does a cat have more or less of a sense of smell than a dog? Ash is three. Does Ash have more or less smell than a dog? Hello, Cameron. Cameron is here. Hello, hello. Cameron changed his name, and now they won't let him change it back for a while. So Les, yes, Les. Of course, dogs are known for their sense of smell. That's why we use dogs to find cadavers, find people. They've got a great drugs, fire. They can sense when people are getting ready to have epilepsy attacks and stuff. So 8 more days. Okay, 8 more days. All right. Is Beyonce worth more or less than her husband Jay Z? More or less? Who has more? Who's worth more, Beyonce or her husband Jay Z? Is it more or less? Beyonce's worth, her net worth, is it more or less than her husband Jay Z? Um, so about the dogs, cats have around 45 to 8 million smell receptors, which is less than a dog's 150 to 300 million receptors. Wow. Wow. Both of them. Oh, Ash. I understand that. Beyonce or Jay-Z, I can't say that I'm really a fan of them, but that's okay. Who's got more? Who's got more money? Jay-Z or Beyonce? But Beyonce or Jay-Z, I should say it right. Who's got more? So less. Beyonce is less. Beyonce is estimated to be worth about $500 million, and Jay-Z's net worth is about $2.5 billion. Yes. Oh no, Jay-Z is way more. All right. Is the length of Australia's coastline more or less than Canada's? Oh, and we have a Canadian in here. Is the length of Australia's coastline more or less than Canada's? Is it more or less? Manny says, I'm from the USA, but moved to Canada because I love Canada more. Oh, I just see the big purple is here. Hello, the big purple. So is the length of Australia's coastline more or less than Canada's? Canada is bigger. Yes, Canada is bigger than most people think. You're right. It's less. Australia's coastline is less than Canada's. Um, Canada has 152,100 miles of coastline, and Australia only has 16,000. Um, all right. So, is the Lake Superior in the USA more or less than the area of Lake Tanganaki in Africa? I know I just butchered that, but I'm sorry. Is Lake Superior in the US more or less than the area of Lake Naka, I don't know, that word in Africa? Uh, Canada is the second largest in the country in the country, well, the second largest country in the world. Yes. What did you say? Grant, Manny, you said two. Um, Make sure refresh. You might be a little bit behind. That happens. Okay. Russia is the largest in the world. See how many? I got some smart people in here. I got some smart people in here. Lake Superior in USA. Is it more or less than Lake something in Africa? It's more. Oh, y'all, all of y'all got it wrong. More. Is the Earth more or less than 80 times as big as the moon? Is it more or less? Is the Earth more or less than 80 times as big as the moon? More or less. Okay, so Lake Superior is over 2.5 times as large as that lake in Africa. 2.5 times. So it's quite a bit bigger. I don't know that lake, so I would have been guessing. I'm not even gonna lie. So is the Earth more or less than 80 times as big as the moon? More or less than 80 times. Gabby's not in here, so it's quiet. Right, Ash? Ash says, I'll be going to Lake Huron in a few weeks. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's super cool. All right, it's less than. Most of you got it right. Are the eyes of a colossal squid more or less big than a blue whale's? Is it more or less? The eyes of a colossal squid more or less big than a blue whale's. All right, let's see about what we said about the Earth. The Earth is about 50 times as big as the moon. 50 times. Yeah, that's cool. Big. We did some more about the Great Lakes on Kahoot yesterday. And she says I'm a troublemaker. I think she is. Well, she's AI, so and that's how I programmed her. I programmed her to be a troublemaker towards you anyway. The eyes of a colossal squid, are they more or less big than a blue whale? We also yesterday talked about blue whale. Oh, no, didn't talk about whales. My bad. We talked about sharks. That's right. I need to do some whales. More. Oh, so oh, I didn't even see Wild Rose came in here. When did you go? Wild Rose and Cameron. Good job. Good job, y'all. Um Colossal. Oh, wait a minute. I'll read that in a second. I know. Good going, Cameron. Has Agatha Christie sold more or less books than J.K. Rowling? Has Agatha Christie sold more books than J.K. Rowling? Who has sold more? Agatha Christie has sold more books than J.K. Rowling. Okay, so the colossal squid has the largest animal eyes ever studied. They measure about 27 centimeters across, around the size of a football. Oh, those are some big eyes. Those are some big eyes. I did not expect that. That's some big, the eyes the size of a football. Wow. A squid on a squid. That's big. That's big. All right. So, has Agatha Christie sold more or less than J.K. Rowling? Ash has got all the eyeballs. I don't think that'll show on the thing. Ash has got eyeballs, big eyeballs. I know. It doesn't show. That's so funny looking though. Get going, Cameron. All right, it's more, more. Oh, most of you got that right. Good job. George Washington and his wife Martha had two children together. Is it more or less? More or less than two? More or less. George Washington and his wife Martha had two children together. Did they have more than two or less than two children together? Um, okay, so Agatha Christie has sold more than 2 billion books. J.K. Rowling has only sold about 500. 500 million. Only about 500 million. This is this Canadian is going, eh? George Washington. Are we talking about George Washington? You know who that is. It's our first president, Miss Canadian girl. I know you knew that. George Washington and his wife. How many kids do they have? More or less than two? They had less than two children together. So George Washington and his wife Martha had two children together. They had to. I was thinking that they didn't have any. I was thinking was from a previous marriage, but they never had kids. Yeah. Um, wait. I was reading that. They had no children. They had no children together. They had no children. Thank you, Cayman. I was reading the wrong part of my card. Is France's land area more or less than Afghanistan? Is France's land area, now that's the key, land area more or less than Afghanistan? More or less. France. More or less than Afghanistan. Their land area. I'm watching Maximus stream and your stream at the same time. Well, Melanie, thank you. Cayman, I'm impressed that you knew that, because they didn't have any kids. And I'm glad you said that, because I looked at my card wrong. I was looking at the question instead of the answer. So France's land area, is it more or less than Afghanistan? I'm looking at the right card now. Grandma, it's been a lot. Hun, less français. I know. It's less. Less. Oh, sorry, Wild Rose. France has less area than Afghanistan. France has a land area of 400,000 meters squared. Okay, hold on a minute. Is Mars more or less close to the sun than Earth? Is Mars more or less close than the sun than the Earth? Mars, is it closer to the sun or closer to the Earth? Mars, more or less close to the sun. I'm doing 3 things at once: watching your stream, watching Macca's stream, and doing my own stream. Oh my goodness, Manny! And all while on vacation in Hawaii. Oh, okay. So I was reading Afghanistan is 405,000 and France is 400,000. So someone help me. This is too hard. Manny. Man, what this game is too hard? Just guess, sweetie. Just guess. More or less. Okay, is Mars more or less? It's less. Oh, look at all y'all. Y'all got it right. It's less. Do sharks have more or less than 120 bones? Do sharks have more or less than 120 bones? More or less? How many bones does a shark have? We talked about sharks, but we didn't talk about how many bones they have. Oh, doing three things. We doing three things together. Well, then don't. I can't help you with that, sweetie. Nick Bells, welcome to Big Purple. I know Big Purple came in. I haven't seen the Big Purple in a while. We're glad that the Big Purple is here. Um, so what do sharks have more or less? More or less than 120 bones. I really don't like not having the answers pop up in front of me. Hopefully it's not because hopefully it's something else. I don't know. I might have to reset my system tonight. Look at Cameron, and you are right, buddy. It's less. Oh, Ash is wrong. It's less. Cameron is right. They don't have any bones. They are all cartilage. All right, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are parents to 5 children together. Is it more or less than 5? Brad and Angelina Jolie, they're parents to 5 children together. Is it more or less than 5? Sharks have 1 billion teeth. Oh, we learned about teeth, didn't we? Was it 1 billion? I see. Grandma doesn't remember now. So how many kids do Brad and Angelina Jolie have? They have 5, but is it more or less than 5? How many kids? How many kids do they have? I know Ash keeps up with it. Ash, how many kids? I even guess. It's more. They have 6. Yes, look at Cameron. Cameron knows they have 6 kids. Yes, very good. Very good. 6 kids. A country full. Is the world record for the longest plank more or less than 6 hours? Is the world record for the longest plank, is it more or less than 6 hours? Hello, Michael Corson. Welcome, welcome. Is that more or less than 6 hours? The world record for the longest plank. More or less. Michael Corson, we are playing more or less. Just guess if you do not know the answer. We just guess here. If you don't know, it's all right. And Ashinator here is a super guesser. She gets a lot right and just guesses. She guesses a lot. Nanny, I got to roll. I need to go to a restaurant. Take care. Peace, y'all. All right. Well, Manny, eat some really good Hawaiian food for me. Are you going to go to a pig roast? Those are very popular there. 9 hours, 36 seconds, and 38 seconds, and 43 seconds. Oh, my goodness. What is the longest? You mean 38 minutes? Yes, Ash says enjoy. It's more. All right. It's more. So, a 62-year-old former U.S. Marine broke the world planking record. All right. Is the world record for the temperature at the North Pole more or less than the temperature at the South Pole? More or less? Which is colder? Is it the North Pole or the South Pole? Is the world record for the temperature at the North Pole more or less than the temperature at the South Pole? and back to the planking. Um, so this says with a time of 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds. But I think that Cameron, did you look it up? Because Nick Cameron says it's 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 43 seconds. Oh, all right. Let's see. North Pole. It's less. The less uh, average temperature in the winter is in the Arctic is 40 below Fahrenheit and 40 below Celsius versus 76 Fahrenheit and 60 degrees Celsius in the Antarctica. Okay, if a person lives to 70 years old, will their heart have beaten more or less than 10 billion times? Um, okay, so Michael Corson, I'm just going to tell you right now, if grandma did not learn the words in the 1900s, we don't talk slang in here, okay? All right. So just don't, we're not going to talk slang because if grandma didn't understand it, then we don't talk it. Because grandma didn't know. All right. All right. If a person lives to be 70 years old, will the heart have beaten more or less than 10 billion times? Oh, you think, Cameron, you were guessing? Okay. That's okay, Michael. I'm just saying, okay? You're not the only one that comes in and says stuff. I'm just saying, if I don't understand, because I don't understand slang, so I always say if I didn't learn it in the 1900s, okay? I'm not mad at you. So it's less. If you're 70 years old, your heart will have beaten about 2.5 billion times. 2.5 billion times. All right. Every winter, does the monarch butterfly, oh, I love them, monarch butterfly migrate more or less than the distance from New York to Los Angeles, LA? Every winter, does the monarch butterfly migrate more or less than the distance from New York to LA? More or less. The monarch butterfly. More or less. Every winter. I have on my phone, I have a picture of a monarch butterfly that landed on some petunias that I had planted. I love petunias. And and this monarch butterfly was huge. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. I have a bunch of them back there. We have to protect our monarch butterflies. They are wonderful. All right, more. The monarch butterfly migrates 3,000 miles during the winter. The distance between New York and LA is about 2,700 miles. So, Michael, I will be doing another Kahoot stream tomorrow night at 7:15. Okay, come play. Did production of the Lord of Rings trail? I can't say that word for some reason. My brain's not working. All right, that thing. I can't say it. Films cost more or less than the Hunger Games Part One or and Two. Okay, the production of all of the Lord of the Rings. Did it cost more or less than the Hunger Games Part One and Part Two? Grandma's brain. Sometimes sometimes there are words that I know and I just can't say them for whatever reason. It's part of my brain damage. I don't know. Um, oh, and also Michael Corson. So grandma is going to hopefully next week be able to put up a Kahoot that is 24/7 and it'll just run constantly. Now I won't be there, but it'll be an automated Kahoot that'll just run. and it'll be 24/7. And so hopefully I'll get that up and going next week. That's the goal anyway. But I will still continue to do live like I do normally. I'll continue to do that. All right, so it's less than. So the Hunger Games part 1 and 2 were 300 million, and Lord of the Rings was 260 million. All right, does electricity account for more or less than 85% of the cost associated with Bitcoin mining? Does electricity account for 85%, account for more or less than 85% in Bitcoin mining? And Bitcoin mining, that is a thing. So I have seen where they have like all of these computers and they're like, they've got like buildings out in their backyard with all of these things, and the neighbors are complaining about how loud it is. Because they just run. That's all it is. Those computers. Like I've got a computer that is just running my live streams that are 24/7. It just goes and goes and goes. So that's that is a problem in some areas. So it's more electricity is more it's around 90% of the costs associated with Bitcoin mining is related to electricity. 90%. Yes. It's all the electricity, mining that stuff. All right. Are there more or less landlocked countries in the world than independent countries in South America? Is there more or less than, are there more or less landlocked countries in the world than independent countries in South America? More or less. Are there more or less landlocked countries? Bitcoin is becoming a thing. My son used to do it. He hasn't done it in a while. I think he was having to pay too much. When you pay taxes on it and you need all the electricity and stuff, I think he just realized it wasn't worth it right now. But he did do that. Thank you for the hearts. I love it. I see them. I see them. So there are more. There are more. So there are 44 recognized landlocked countries and 12 independent South American countries. So more. Good job. Good job. Y'all are about 50-50 on that one. Good guesses if you're guessing. And if you know, you're smart. All right. Did Isaac Newton create more or less than 4 laws of motion? Did Isaac Newton create more or less than 4 laws of motion? More or less. How many laws of motion are there? Do you know? That might be something we need to do in Cahoots. The laws of motion. That would be a really good one to do. Laws of motion. I need to remember that. Ash, help me to remember that for tomorrow. I think that one would be a good one. We might talk about the squid too. I don't know. I need to work on some more. I'm a tiny fish. See. Wondering if you have hit that like button yet. Oh. No, I can't do that. So, and if you can't act right, Michael, I will ban you forever. Okay. So there's no more talking about it. Okay. There's less than 4. There's 3 laws of motion. All right. Is there more or less oxygen in air than nitrogen? Is there more or less oxygen in air than nitrogen? More or less. What is that? More or less oxygen in air than nitrogen. Thank you, Ash. More or less oxygen in air than nitrogen. I really wish that board was working. That's annoying. I won't know if it has anything to do with the 24-hour stream until I do the next one, the next trivia. So it's less. Oh, look at y'all. You all got it right. You all got it right. Air is a mixture of gases, mostly nitrogen, 78%, oxygen, 21%, and a small proportions of air and CO2. Y'all are super smart. I love that. Good job. Did the final episode of Friends receive? Oh, we've talked about this. We've talked about this. Did the final episode of Friends receive more or less than 100 million US viewers? Was it more or less? Now, it was a trivia question. It wasn't in a more or less, but we did talk about how many. So that was in a previous trivia. Did the final episode of Friends receive more or less than 100 million US viewers? More or less? I love y'all sending love to each other. Hey, go check my 24-hour stream. Make sure it's still up. Since I had that since I'm not seeing this, it probably is. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Okay, so the finale was watched by 52.5 million Americans. So not 100. 52.5 million Americans watched that. Half, about half. All right. Do Americans drink more or less coffee than the Finns? We've talked about this too. Do Americans drink more or less coffee than the Finns? More or less? Who drinks more? Do the Finns drink more or do Americans drink more? Do Americans drink more coffee than the Finns? Do you remember? Gabby popped in. Hello, Gabby. Dep- yes. It depends on the American and where you live, right? Gabby's only here for 2 minutes. But hey, we love it when you're here. Make sure you don't use up all your charge. There's over there in Alaska. Y'all drink a ton of coffee. Seattle, all of that. It's less. It's less. Yeah, the Finns, man. The Finns drink some coffee. Finns are the world's biggest coffee drinkers at 27.5 pounds of coffee per year on average versus 11 pounds for American adults. The total length of the Great Wall of China is about 15,000 miles. Is it more or less? Um, um, hold on. Okay, Michael is gone from the channel forever, y'all. So don't do that here. We don't even do that here. So is the Great Wall of China more or less? I warned him too, and I don't usually warn. I think I have an idea who that was. So, which has already been booted once before. You come back, and if you come back, it's fine as long as you act right. And if you don't act right, then I don't tolerate it. So, Ash, don't forget. Well done. Yes, well done, Ash. All right, the Great Wall of China is less. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Is less. Is less. The Great Wall of China is 13,170 miles long, or 21,196 kilometers long. All right, in 1940, the first photograph ever taken turned 100 years old. Was it more or less? Hello, Jingle. Jingles is here. Welcome, Jingles. So in the 1940s, a photograph in the 40s, the first photograph ever taken turned 100 years old. So in the 40s, did the oldest photograph turn 100? Oh, Maximus. Thank you, Maximus. Click like and subscribe. It is free. It is. You are correct. It is free. Everybody say hello to Jingles. Jingles was over there playing Words on Stream. I hope it's still running. Grandma's we're testing all this stuff, so if something goes wonky on us, we have to know. All right, so it's more. And Jingles, I need to refresh because you're a little bit behind. So the first photograph would have been about 114 years old because it dates back to 1826 or 1827. All right, a large octopus can still squeeze through something as small as 9.25 inches or 23.5 centimeters, the diameter of a baseball. Is it more or less? More or less? A large octopus can still squeeze through something as small as 9.25 inches, the diameter of a baseball. They can squeeze through some tight stuff, but is it more or less than 9.25 inches that they can squeeze through? More or less. More or less than 9.25 inches or 23.5 centimeters. Can a large octopus squeeze through it? Less. So, even a 600-pound octopus can squeeze through the diameter of a small coin, about 1 inch. So, 270 kilometers goes through, or can go through about 2.5 centimeters. All right. As of July 2024, has Justin Bieber had more or less singles in the US than Adele? Has Justin Bieber had more or less number one singles than Adele? Who has had more? Justin Bieber or Adele? US. Okay. Number one singles in the US. Justin Bieber. As of now, I checked it. Okay. So usually if it says 2024, Gabby's like, I don't know. Hey, we're sending them back, Gab. I mean Gab. I said Gabby. Max, don't spam it. We're sending Bieber back to y'all. So is Justin Bieber more or less singles? More or less than Adele. You were she was following you. Yep, more. Bieber has had 8 US number 1 songs versus Adele only has had 5. I love me some Adele. All right, Oreo cookies have been sold since 1912. Have they sold more or less than 200 billion in this period? So in since 1912, have they sold more or less than 200 billion cookies since 1912? I didn't realize that it had been 1912. I knew they had been around for a long, long time, but I did not know, Gabby. It's okay, Max. You get it next time. That's why we guess. It's all right. So I knew they had been around for a long, long time, but I did not realize it was 1912. I probably brought over 200 million cookies yourself. Silver says the same thing. It's more. It's more. So Oreo cookies have been on sale since 1912. They have sold over 450 billion Oreos since 1912, enough to reach the moon and back 5 times. The moon and back 5 times. A little Oreo cookie. Isn't that funny? All right. Is the area of Greenland more or less than the Mediterranean Sea? Is the area of Greenland more or less than the Mediterranean Sea? The area of Greenland. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it when I get done with this. Okay, babe. Um, so, oh, Gabby's got to go. That's a lot of cookies. Or that's like 450 billion. Holy cow. That's a lot. Maximus. I'll check Discord when I get done, okay? Oh my goodness. Is the area of Greenland more or less than the Mediterranean Sea? It's less. Ooh, Wild Rose is the only one that got that right. The Mediterranean is too close to the border. The area of Greenland is less than the Mediterranean Sea. All right, so it says Mediterranean, it's less. Mediterranean is too close to the border. All right, is pure gold more or less than 22 carats? Is pure gold more or less than 22 carats? What is pure? Pure. Pure gold is what? Is it more or less than 22 carats? Silver. You're cute. Hold on. Okay, my screen just blinked again. I don't know what it just did. All right, is pure gold more or less? It was doing that a lot today, blinking. Um, it's more. Pure gold is 24 carats. 24 carats. Um, I was surprised that it was 100 years till the last time they hosted in Japan. It's 100 years. It's been 100 years since Paris. Can the Pergenian? I don't know. Peregrine? I think that's a peregrine. I'll figure it out. Peregrine falcon travel more or less than a cheetah? Can a peregrine falcon travel more or less than a cheetah? More or less. Who can travel more? A peregrine falcon or a cheetah? Yeah, Paris. Yeah, Paris. I don't know about Japan, but we were talking about we were talking about the Olympics being in Paris now, and the last time they hosted it was 100 years ago. 3 guava. I'm so glad that Gabby got to meet Guava on your stream the other night. That was awesome. Yes, it's more. Um, so the peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth. When in a dive, it soars to a great height and then dives at speeds at over 200. Yeah, 200 miles per hour. Yeah, wow. Does Hollywood, this is the last one, y'all. Does Hollywood produce more or less than Bollywood? Does Hollywood produce more or less than Bollywood? Hollywood versus Bollywood. Who produces more? Does Hollywood produce more or less than Bollywood? Jingles, I'm just reading what's on this card. Some of it, if I put 2024, it means I've checked it, but I don't have time to check all of this stuff, so I'm just going by what the info on my card says. Bollywood. What is Bollywood? India. India does Bollywood stuff. So that would give you kind of an idea. So it's less. But Hollywood produces less than Bollywood. It's India. So that would give you Hollywood produces 500 films per year versus Bollywood produces 1,000 a year. Yeah, India. Look, Banana Mama. Wow. Banana, and she snuck in. I didn't even see her. Banana Mama, good job. Banana Mama got 24 out of the 35. Ash got 22. Wild Rose got 22, just a little slower than Ash. Cameron got 19. Big Purple got 15. Silver got 6. Riley got 7. Manny had to go eat in Hawaii. 7. Good job. Maximus came in, but it's streaming. Gabby popped in, and Jingles, you came in late, or you would have done better. So, y'all, good job. Good job. I love that. Banana Mama. Yeah, Banana Mama, you haven't been here in a while. That's awesome. Very good. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Silver. You have to look at Bollywood. They are huge. They're huge. Um, let's go forth. Let's go forth. Yes. Yay. Yay. 4th place. Good job. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's all about having fun. It is all about fun. And you learned something. I know Silver and Jingles learned what Bollywood is. Okay, so it's just like YouTube. India has the largest channel on YouTube. I think Mr. Beast has passed them now, but it's really tight. They go back and forth. So India is massive with that kind of stuff. Hold on, let me put myself up here in this big box. So, hello, here I am. Yes, well done, Silver. Congratulations. I said Silver. Silver Patriot says, well done, Banana. Congratulations, Banana Mama. Jingles, I was playing Words on Stream with a friend. Oh, I'm so glad. I saw that you were in there playing. I know Silver Patriot, y'all have been in there playing a lot. I'm so glad. And fingers crossed we can keep that going. Now, I know my internet will drop. It does. It goes out all the time. So if it does, I will restart it as soon as I notice that it's down. So that will be something that we continually play. Like now it's going. In fact, let's well, I don't really want to start another thing. I just want to make sure y'all make sure that it's still going. We want to make sure that that, and then I'm going to try and add the 24/7 Kahoot. Now that is not, I'm going to be honest with you, that is not something that the adults are going to want to play. My younger group will want to go do that. I won't be on there when I'm doing the 24/7 Kahoot. That is just going to be on an auto play thing, where they can go in there and do that. But if y'all would like to go in there and make sure that things are good, I'm going to have to put a lot of blocker stuff on that one. But anyway, that one's just going to be more automated for that. And then Words on Stream would be more for what adults would like. But I'll still do. Jingle says it's still right. I was going to go look at, but it's too many clicks for me. Y'all are good. Yay, thank you. So if you're in my Discord, or if you notice something, if you want to leave a message in on any of my stuff, I see that. So like it's better if you just like put a message in community tab. Sorry guys. In the community tab. Or you can tell me if I come live or whatever that it's down. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, thank you, Ash. Ash might pop in for that. Yes. Any of my mods, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just go in and just check randomly. I'm not y'all play a lot of Words on Stream, so I'm not really worried about that because there's plenty of y'all that are in there for that one. But Kahoot, yeah, Kahoot, some stuff can go on in there. But I've got I've the guy the 19-year-old, oh bless his heart, he's gonna help me set it up. So he does it. His is running 24/7. And he doesn't really seem to have many problems with it. But I don't know. Y'all know how protective I am over the young ones. So Cammon, bye. Fourth. Woohoo. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so busy thinking about that stuff. I've got to do the drawing. Yay. Okay. So while we're talking about that, I've got all, okay. Oh, Cammon, there's you, Cammon. Cammon's in there. Andy, there's some Ash, Clumsy, the Big Purple. Oh, the Big Purple's in here. Lori, Wolfie, Gabby, Eddie Haskell, Positive Minds, Dovey, Blessed, Ash. So I got a bunch of them. All right, so let me tear these real quick. A whole bunch. All right, hold on. All right. You these, okay, so what this is, these tickets, Max, they're okay, so these are all of the top 3 winners of all the trivias that I did last month. So the month of July, if you got first, second, or third. So if you get first place in trivia, you get 3 tickets. If you get second place, you get 2 tickets. And if you get third, you get 1 ticket. So 3 tickets for first, 2 tickets for second. I am really trying to mix these up. 2 tickets, and then third place gets 1 ticket. And if my child Marissa is in here and she wins, or Jordan, they do not count because I ain't giving them nothing. All right, y'all. It's okay, Max. It's okay. All right. Okay, y'all ready? I'll tell you what. We'll do this real quick. We'll do this. I will add. Hold on. Let's do something real quick. All right. We're going to do this. Type in hashtag. Hold on. I gotta get my thing. Type in hashtag prize. See if it works. Okay. Everybody that's in here now, type in hashtag prize. All right. Type in hashtag prize. And whoever wins, I'm going to put 3 tickets in for whoever wins this one. Okay. So if you're in here now, type in hashtag prize. And we will do, if it picks Ash. Okay. So Ash is saying if her name is drawn out of these random, then I'll give it, I'll do Max. Okay. This way, yes, that way Max has a double chance. Thank you. That works. All right. Okay, y'all ready? All right. Is everybody in? I think everybody's in. Yes. Cameron, did you get it? Yeah, I see Cameron. Okay, Jingle says you too. Okay, are you ready? All right. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? All right. I pushed the button, so it randomly stops. Grandma doesn't have anything to do with this. It does it on its own. Oh my gosh, Cameron! It's Cameron. Oh, super good. Yay. Well, that's good too, because that's one of my young ones. All right, so Cameron. It's okay. I'll start to do this now that we know how this works. Cameron. All right. Okay, so here it is. There's 3. Whoops. There's 3. All right. Yes. All right. Oh, you're going to go a minute. Put mine in Jingles. All right. Okay. Cameron is the winner. All right. So I put Cameron's in. All right. Let me remove that one. Okay. All right. Let me come back. Okay. There we go. All right. Now I want to mix them all up. All right. So remind me to do that, and at the end, and I'll start doing whoever is in there playing, to do a random one. Okay. I might just do one ticket next time though. Okay, so at the end of each night, I can do a random one with whoever is there, and that person gets a ticket. Okay, that sounds fair and good. Okay, Cameron, that's fine. All right, y'all. I got them all mixed up in here. There they are. All right. Let's see who it is. All right. Oh, it's Lori Jean. Lori Jean, Gigi. Lori Jean got it. Yay. All right. All right. Well, these are going to go in the trash for the next time. So, if y'all see Lori Jean before I do, tell Lori Jean she won for the month of July. Let me write July on here so Grandma doesn't forget. July. So Lori Jean is our oh, didn't I just say she won for the last one, for the Wordle one too? Oh, she did. Lori Jean. Yes, she had points. Lori Jean is a big winner. See, you have to play. All right. Well, Lori Jean, good job. Good Lori Jean. All right. I hate that she's not here for that either. All right. So it doesn't matter. No, we've already started. So Banana Mama, Ashinator, and Wild Rose, y'all go in for the month of August since we've started August. I know Lori needs to buy a lottery ticket. I know. I think that's great. So, the more you play, the better. And I am putting in the chronology one. I'm putting that one in with the trivia. So you're gonna have you have two trivias and a chronology. Here you go. I don't know why I can't ever say that. Chronology. So you have 3 chances to win on the trivia, and then y'all remind me because I will forget to do the random thing at the end of each of the trivias. I can even do that on Wordle too. We can do that on Wordle. But y'all, if I'll just have to get into a habit, but y'all are gonna have to remind me because Grandma will forget, especially because I'm not used to doing it a lot. So anyway, well, yay to Lori Jean, and yay to Banana Mama, Ash, and Wild Rose for the starting on the next one. And so, I was gonna say I can do it one more time for the random pick. Let's do it one more time, okay? So that one went on last one. We'll do a random drawing. We'll do it one more time, okay? Hold on a minute. Let's add it. Okay, hold on. I gotta reset it. Okay, we're gonna do one more random, and this random one will go for the month of August. Okay, so yeah, hashtag prize. And now this is only going to get one ticket, okay? But it's one ticket towards the next month. I'm going to have to put, I'll just put random. Okay. I'll put extra. Okay. Are y'all ready? Everybody in? I think everybody's in. Jingles is in. Maximus is in. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. No, it's going. Let's see. Now we have tested this out, and it is totally random. We were actually thinking that it was the last one to go in, but we have tested it. We've run it, and it isn't. It is random. So Ash. Okay, so Ash said to put it in for Max. Okay, so which is good. We've already had Cameron. So this one goes to Max. Yeah, Silver says whoever the youngest is. And actually, Max and Cameron are the same age. So, all right. So Max is Maximus. Okay, extra. Okay, so there's Maximus. I put extra on there so we know that this is one that is being added. Okay. So Maximus is the first one, the first extra one. And then we've got Banana Mama gets 3, Ash gets 2, and Wild Rose gets 1. Okay. So it's just like, it's just like getting third place. All right. I love it. I love it. And thank you to my elder ones for giving up theirs to the younger ones. I appreciate that. Very good. All right, guys. Love it. So that's so much fun. So the winner, which was Lori, gets $25 towards anything in my shop. Y'all go check out my shop, which is over there. Over there. I think I'm backwards on here. Grandma's Gifts, the number 4, the letter U. Um, my thing over here is behind. Grandma's Gifts for You, the number 4, the letter U.com. If you see anything in there that you like, that you want personalized, just let me know. I can do that for you for free. Just let me know before you purchase it so I can go in and change things for you. Okay. But I can do that. And I do have codes. I have 30% off. You can put summer 30, all caps, summer 30, and that gives you 30% off. And the word trivia, if you do trivia all in caps, it gives you free shipping. Now, the free shipping is only in the US. Sorry, Canadians. And Lori is Canadian. But anyway, she's not going to worry about 30% off because she gets, she actually gets $25 for this and $25 for Wordle. So that's good for her. So y'all go and check it out. If you are interested in puzzles, I do have a ton of jigsaw puzzles on there. I get a lot of people buying them from Etsy, but if you see me on Etsy, don't buy it on Etsy because it costs more because I have to up the price because of all Etsy's fees. So get it at my shop. Yes, thank you. Ash has got it. Summer 30 for 30% off. Yep. And if you do the all caps trivia, you get free shipping in the US. So Silver's got to go. I am going. Oh, Ash says I'm waiting on a paycheck to buy something. The shipping is going to be, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad, Ash. I get a lot of people from Canada that buy stuff, mainly puzzles. I get a lot of people from buying puzzles. So anyway, all right, that's why I got so many on there. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you again for coming and spending this time with me. It truly, truly makes my heart happy. And congratulations to those who are winners and those who came and played. I appreciate it. Love all of y'all so very much. Make sure you check out all my other stuff. Check the community tab. That'll tell you what's coming up. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, all the stuff, click share. You don't even have to share with anybody. Just click share, hit copy, and then be done. You're good. Help support grandma. Love y'all. I will see you next